Did all of the glass automatically dim in a way that hides the explosion from my eyes? I could see it through the crack, but not through the actual glass. Almost like it was shielding me. That's interesting. Alright, I'm a little worried, because... based on what we saw back there, I'm thinking that the orbital module has fallen into the inside of the planet. Can we see it from here as it falls inside? Not necessarily. But yeah, I think it fell into the... It fell into the orbit of the planet, and it probably fell into the water, and then it's now deep inside somewhere in there. Covered by being held up by a bunch of weird roots, basically. More or less. Being held up by a bunch of weird roots or something, and there's a bunch of like lightning arcing everywhere. It's a hell of a trippy visual, but also kind of terrifying. I don't like the idea of traveling to that location, is the problem. That's what makes me nervous. Well, the sooner we get it over with, the less I have to worry about the experience of it, because it'll be in the past. Yeah, there's some updates here, including... Ooh. Does it add screenshots to these things when I take the pictures? Wait, are those pictures I took, though? No, these aren't pictures I took. The orbital probe cannon was created to find the precise location of the eye of the universe. The Nomai pushed the orbital probe cannon above its maximum power setting to create the greatest chance of finding the eye of the universe. The control module recently received a request from Ash Twin Project to launch the probe. The cannon was aligned with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage is detected in multiple modules. So the message came from Ash Twin. If I want, I can follow up on that. Like why the message was launched. The launch module was badly damaged, but its projection pool is still intact. The Nomai named Mallow argued that it wouldn't matter if the cannon's structural integrity was compromised, since they only need to fire the probe once. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's your fault I have to go down there now. A Nomai named Privet countered that it wouldn't be capable of receiving the probe's data if the probe track module was destroyed, but it wasn't. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. Any Nomai aboard the probe tracking module would be the first to see the coordinates of the eye of the universe. A Nomai computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. I saw the probe tracking module through a Nomai projection pool. It looks like the module's underwater. I could see purple electricity outside the viewport. I feel like I probably can't go down there. Part of me doesn't want to go down there right now, so I probably won't go there today, because I don't feel emotionally ready to go in the middle of an ocean right now. But I feel like there might be some sort of upgrade that might be mandatory in order to even be able to take this ship. Like, our ship does not look like something that would be able to go to the bottom of an ocean. I feel like that also might be a mechanical problem for us to deal with. The Nomai built the orbital probe cannon at a construction yard on Giant's Deep. The quantum moon. Questions about that. Like, what makes something a quantum moon? Right, I should still visit Esker. He's local. I haven't checked out some of the stuff that's just, like, nearby. There's that, too. Yeah. It's even highlighted in this color, because it totally is, like... That's probably one of the most important locations in the entire game. But I have plenty of other places to check out. Let's check out Attlerock. I still haven't checked out the actual moon. Seems kind of noteworthy. So I want to get just enough velocity to leave orbit, or enter orbit, I guess. Escape the grip. And then find my way to the Attlerock. That's probably it? Maybe not. Oh god. I have not really escaped yet. Dude, I am like geostationary. I have not... I can't get higher. That's the barbells or whatever. Dude. Can't be... Oh, that's my fault. I'm pressing A. Because you do right trigger plus A to have a proper liftoff when you're on foot. But once you're in a ship, then A matches velocity. Which it's basically like pressing the brakes. There's the brittle place. Oh, that's probably Attlerock. Yep. Engage autopilot. Let's let you figure it out. I'm kind of curious where it'll land. Oh, autopilot complete. Okay, that's all you do. You don't, like, land on it or anything? I'm guessing this is the local, because it looks like they, yeah, it looks like they planted stuff to make themselves more at home. Yep. I guess I can breathe. I might as well take this with me so I can jetpack. Okay. I see how it is. We good? That's a really trippy visual. It feels like I'm in, it feels like I've fallen off into space because your line of sight's really iffy inside that thing. Okay. Gotcha. Look at that. That's what our planet looks like from space. That's really cool looking. Is my O2 going down? Oh, so this, yeah, this is a nonsense. We kind of knew that already, but this is totally like a nonsense game as far as physics and science goes, and one of those elements is definitely this. If you're near trees, you can breathe. Period. That's hilarious. Right out here, you can hear the breathing of me using the respirator. Whatever. You can roast marshmallows in space. How you doing, Esker? Oh, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and need more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro's Gabbro. You know how Rybach feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go. I mean, anything else you want to ask? Seems lonely up here. A little. I'm in touch with ground control, Hornfels and Gossen mostly, and they radio up to chat every now and then. And when ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You see, he launches the scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication that none of the villagers know about because I've never told them. Don't go. I want to do the other one too. They forget about you? I don't blame them. For one, I don't check in as often as the other travelers since I'm always in one place. And it's not so bad up here. Really. At least it's peaceful and quiet. You don't always get that in our solar system. Let alone in our village. Was that you whistling? Probably, or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with a signal scope, you know? Best spot for that is the North Pole. Great reception. The North Pole is marked in red on your mini-map, but the Attlerock is pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. What is this place? Ha! Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to the Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started our outer wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tend to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from the timber hearth and keeping an eye on things. Talk to you later. Unidentified signal nearby. You mean that? Signal identified as Esker. Guess so. Everyone loves marshmallows in this universe, what can you say? It really is a small moon. Look at how fast my tiny amount of moving has moved me around on the mini-map of the entire thing. I can refuel here. Sure, why not? Let's go north. Here's the North Pole. I actually use my thrusters to go back down because I'm afraid that it'll just go and just leave. Asker's signal scope log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rybok's banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated. Someone should tell Porphy and Gossin their flirting is not subtle from an aerial perspective. Day 55. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rybok's doing okay. That oaf, I was worried. Day 63. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it's probably nothing. Day 70. Nope, it's back again today. Something strange is coming from the from Timber Hearth. Oh, I know what that is now, I think. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Alright. Let's write down this note. Feldspar. I'll write down the location when I remember what it's called, but Feldspar is on the root planet. That's why I can hear an instrument through the thing. Okay, I didn't know that element yet, but all of the explorers all play instruments, and they all play different instruments, and that's how you can locate each other. That's what that clue means. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope's broken? I better talk to Nice. Is he blowing into jugs? That's Giant's Deep, right? So that's Gabbro. I'm about to lose them behind the planet. Yep. What was that instrument? Oh. There's the harmonica. I'm sorry, are you telling me you never tried pointing it at that planet to see if something was coming from there? Because then you would have noticed that's the same sound you're hearing on the place. Like, he didn't put that together. There's the banjo. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Alright. That's a fun detail. I like the idea that the individual... You can, first of all, if you point at a direction that is somehow simultaneously both of them at the same time, you can hear the instruments at the same time. If there was a great conjunction that made all of them line up at the same time and you pointed the scope at them, you'd hear all of them simultaneously, which probably creates... I wouldn't be surprised if all those elements combine into one song, which hopefully you can hear at some point, even if it's maybe in the end credits or something. I bet that's a full song you hear when you combine them all together. Because some of them are really minor, they don't sound like full songs in their own right. Quantum fluctuations. That's one over there. They're kind of just generally around. What? Wasn't there one over there a moment ago? Did I lose it? It's like, it'd be really particular, but there must be... You could presumably find this quantum moon via these fluctuations. Wherever the hell that is. I think that planet's supposed to have a moon. Oh god, don't leave orbit. Please. There we go. Just trying to quickly explore the area. A downside of the time limit system is that I don't really want to leave here and explore somewhere else today, because I'm gonna die, so I want to have a fresh day every time I explore a new place. But I'm not done here yet, so I don't really need to leave yet. But like, I might just suicide if I feel like I'm done in a place, but I don't want to start a new place because I'm already this deep into a particular cycle or something. Three minutes of oxygen remaining. What do they do? Okay. Let's try you. So the other one stopped. Oh. Am I hearing the sun? Is that what it's doing? Yeah, that is the sun icon. This should point at the giant guy. It should point at you. Yeah. I mean, now it's pointing through that planet, so I have questions, but yeah. It's basically, yeah, it's like a listening device. You can hear these distant locations. Where is Brittle right now? Whoa, interloper's coming by. There's Brittle. And what is this one? What does it look? Is it searching for something? I could almost think it's looking for like the quantum moon or something. Like it's searching and doesn't know where it is. It does not seem to be stopping. Yes, trees. I'm like, please tell me I can find a tree down here so I don't have to go back to my ship. Okay, back to the stairs. I want to start from there. Be thorough. Right, there's a tree right there. Coleus. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and I can hear it and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicator rotates wildly and never points in just one direction. Oh, it's trying to find the eye of the universe, right? I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe we need to build a more sophisticated device if we want to find the exact location of the eye of the universe. Oh, this might be their precursor to the idea of the probe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope, Cassava. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. No. That was an earlier split. I don't know which direction to go in when these things split. Still trying to get a handle on how their language works. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Kanoi would enjoy that immensely. He's always held great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow's south pole immediately then. Anona and those of us originally stranded on the Ember Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The heat of the sun made its construction challenging. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself... Okay, so people have totally been around here. It's really old, isn't it? But wow. This is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So, this is some kind of Nomai locator. I can point out the different plates, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific? I'm not sure. I was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there, see if I can learn more. Yep. Gonna get back to my old ship and take off. Totally safe? Mostly safe. Oh, stars above. Who said that? Is that the guy that doesn't want unnecessary trips? Sounds like somebody that doesn't trust their ship. This is probably the person that was mentioned before that doesn't want unnecessary trips, which I think was... There was like Gabbro as Gabbro and Church the friendly one. So I think it was Rybeck. That was the person. Yeah, I think it was Rybeck, who was the person who doesn't like unnecessary trips. They're probably the one who had that encounter. Hey! This symbol must mean the heart of the galaxy then, right? I mean, the eye of the galaxy. Okay, so this is on the South Pole. I just noticed that you can see that on the map too, yeah. We're on the South Pole. The other place I saw was on the North Pole. Let's let that go, so it stops spinning around. So it's safe for me to leave, in particular. This is really cool going this fast. Oh, too fast. Okay. It's really cool going really fast along the surface of the planet, but if you go too fast, then you'll actually leave orbit, because your forward momentum exceeds the momentum of gravity. Which is how you end up leaving entirely. That's a trip. Hi again. Can't get enough of the moon? I'm kidding. I don't seem to be ever able to talk about what I'm seeing around me to other people. Which is kind of a weird feeling sometimes. Because I kind of want to talk to other people about my findings. And that's kind of not an option. This really is the tiniest area, isn't it? Yeah. Are you close? Probably not far off. I've probably used up a bit of my time by now. I'm sure there's more to do on that planet, but I don't think there's anything more that I want to do right now. Hey, there's an eclipse happening right now. I think I'm just going to patiently wait for my time to come. Whoa. It gets so dark with your light off. Yeah, let's wait around a bit for the supernova to happen, and this time I'll actually get to see it. And then the next loop we'll start checking out more things. Hey, there's a flag. Hey, must be from when we first landed. Hello. Well, that was a flicker of shadows. Look at this. I guess it's just an old lander. Maybe even that guy's lander? No, it's probably an old one that's not in use. Possibly not of use, just kind of a thing that's here. I hear the music deck. Yeah. Yep, it's picking up. It starts bubbling and getting... Yeah, it takes up like my entire field of view from here. I gotta keep moving to keep it in line of sight as the planet rotates. It's getting all lumpy. Are those the twins down there? I thought they both look like planets, because they don't even both look like planets right now. What the f... What? I didn't know this was here. Shit, I went around the planet multiple times without discovering this hole. Shit, we'll have to come back and try to find this again later, I guess. But we're out of time. Command me, bro. Oh. God damn. Oh, there goes everyone I know on that planet. Yep. Damn. They really pulled off the visual there, didn't they? I found a cool crystal crater right then in that moment on accident. I thought I'd been up and around that planet a few times now. Still gotta take a closer look. And so we live again. alone in our purgatory.